In this video, I thought I would do a tire comparison on some of the tires that I have for the Axial SCX30. I have the Gecko 24, 35mm in diameter, mounted on steel wheels, so fairly heavy. I will not use any wheel weights for these ones. They weigh around 13 grams for wheel and tire. I then have the Injora pin tire mounted on plastic wheels, so I will run wheel weights in front, and with wheel weights this tire and wheel weigh around 12.5 grams or roughly 13 grams. Then we have the Injora Swamp Claw tires, also mounted on plastic wheels. I would run wheel weights on these ones as well, and the weight of this tire and wheel with wheel weight is around 8.5 grams. Just for information, I'm running this one on an 18mm wheel, and this one is a 20mm wheel or 0.7 inch wheel. So that's why this is a bit heavier than the Swamp Claw tire. I will also compare them to the stock tires, of course, that I have mounted on the truck here, as you can see. Weigh around 4 grams. Plastic wheels, no wheel weights, so fairly light. So we will see how these ones compare to the other tires. I will run them on my very small indoor course here. It's just a couple of rocks that I have piled together. I will run 3 different lines and compare the tires and see how they perform on these 3 different lines. So I will get back in the end of the video with a summary and my final thoughts of the tires and wheels. So what is my final thoughts after this very simple test then? As expected, the Gecko 24 tires had the least amount of grip due to this more like on-road thread pattern. They look really nice though, mounted on these steel wheels, so it's given the truck a very scale look, I would say. Pin tires, Super Claw, hook up also really well as expected. Big surprise was the stock tires. They since they are very light, as I said, it's only like 4 grams, no wheel weights, but they're also very soft, so they conform really well to the surface, as you can see here, so they hook up really well to the rocks. I would say that the stock tires, in my opinion, is the winner in this test. Don't read too much into this, very simple test of course, but at least this is my opinion for this video. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.